with right now too. I mean, a couple games there you had a little bit of a lull, but over the last 4 or 5 games you're shooting like 65% from behind the arc.
Yeah, I mean it's good to get some confidence and hit some shots, but I mean I think it's more confidence on everyone else giving me confidence. The whole team, they always want me to shoot the ball more, so I mean that's always good. But all these guys play really well, and Derek's playing really well, so and I think it's more confidence in the whole team, and we've got a swagger about us now, and we want to keep that.
They cut it to 4 there about 5 minutes in the second half. I think it was 34-30, and then you got Higher hit a 3, and then you guys kind of just pushed it back out over 10, and was pretty much over 10 the rest of the game. Just that stretch there in the second half where they cut it close and you were able to pull away. How were you guys able to do that and hold them off down the stretch?
They made a run, and we came back in the timeout. We just stuck with it. We told each other, like, just stick with our defensive game plan, and our offense is going to come, things like that. So,
Montigo, you played a lot of meaningful minutes tonight, probably the most you've played all season. How did it feel for you down the stretch and matching up with a team that was so long and so athletic?
I just play big myself, so I mean that really don't bother me that much. I actually like playing against guys that's taller than me because they got to get low to guard me. I just use my speed to get by them and try to just pin fouls on them. It's kind of tough for them to get low and try to guard a quick guy like me.
Tigo, what do you think of the crowd tonight? I know obviously it was a big deal for everyone to come out here, and it was about twice as big as any crowd you've had this season almost. How much did you guys feel it out there?
I think it was awesome. It was a good atmosphere tonight. They were really loud, like really loud, and they were into it the whole game. So I think that kind of gave us a boost. They were like our 5 out of energy tonight, so that helped us out.
What did it feel like down the stretch? I mean, last year you guys were up 12 in the second half, and before they hit the shot late to beat you guys, and it seemed like the game was kind of in hand. There were 2-3 minutes left. You're up 14, but it still seemed like until the clock hit 0 that it was going to be over. What was it like trying to hang on down the stretch?
I mean, I think we all have confidence right now. I think the coaches, they get a bit crazy sometimes, and they get a bit up-tempered sometimes. But I mean, we got to stick with it. The whole game. All 40 minutes. I think. A few games at the start of the year, we played 30, 35 minutes really well, but last 5 minutes we didn't play very well. So, there's big focus on that. Playing out to the last minute. Coach Rice got us over the last 30 seconds just to stick with it and don't let up. So, there's big emphasis on that.
Montego, right before the end of the first half, you had the ball in the front court, took a deep breath and came down, and then you hit that 3 in the corner. You remember what you were thinking about or what was going through your mind there at the end of the first half?
Just make the shot. Don't think too much about it. Just catch and shoot it. You can shoot and be confident when you shoot it. And me and Webb, we've been talking a lot, and he's saying, like, man, just shoot it with confidence. All my teammates just tell me that, so that's all I was just thinking, like, shoot with confidence. And if you miss, you miss. As long as it's a good miss.
James, you mentioned the mission, still ahead for you guys. In the loss column, you do pull to, a tie for first place. Half game back, 1 win away. I guess how's that feel? And I guess that's the mission you're talking about, probably to win the conference. And how does it feel to see that halfway through now that goal is right there and attainable?
It's good knowing it's there, but we still know there's plenty of games that are going to be tough down the stretch. So we just got to stick with what we know, and like the way we've been playing, we just got to keep our confidence.
Nick here. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Nick, your progression from last season to this season has been incredible. What do you attribute to kind of your success you've had so far?
Probably all the coaches, they put me in workouts, and looking back on a lot of film last year and pointing out where I need to get better at and how to progress as a team. So I think all the workouts I've done and all the teammates, last year getting shots, but this year getting more shots and more confidence in the whole team. So
We've talked to you guys a lot about from what's the difference during this streak, but I mean you're 0-3, you're 7-3, and you're beating the top teams in the league. How do you explain these last couple of weeks of what's been the difference?
We know, like the first couple of games, we had to get everything. We were still adjusting and things like that, and all of our games were close. We knew we were right there. We just had to tweak a few things. So we came to practice ready to work hard, and we knew we were going to be like where we're at now. We just had to just make sure everything played out the way it was, and we stuck with what we knew.
Nick, before the season, the coaches talked about you getting in better shape, and your conditioning was going to be better. Then you had the ankle injury in the middle of the season, and now you've come back from that. How does your conditioning feel? How does your body feel at this point?
It's been pretty sore. I think everyone's body's pretty sore playing big minutes, but just got to stick with it and just, lay low during the week and do more recovery stuff. And I haven't been playing as many minutes as I have for a long time. So playing like 38, 39 minutes kind of tough on the body, but you just got to stick with it and look forward to the next game.
James, a couple questionable foul calls on you. I guess for the other two guys, what difference does he make when he's on the floor? Because they went on a 10-0 run, I think, with him on the bench, especially rebounding and everything else he provides. What do you guys get when he's on the court?
Nick.
Webb.
Yeah, when Webb's on the court, what does he mean to you guys?
He's just really athletic, so like for me as a guard, sometimes I'll be like, should I go in there? And I'm like, oh, he's got it, he good, like he got it. So just get the outlet real quick. So that's the main thing. Like he's gonna go get a rebound, and you can count on knock down shots, get a tip jumps.
But everywhere on the court kind of thing, offensive glass, defensive glass, hitting threes, getting to the bucket, you know what I mean? But I think it's all the hustle plays he brings to the team, getting that offensive ball that, helps the team out. And, instead of running back playing 35 seconds of defense, he gets the offensive glass and, either kicks it out or, finishes it, which, gives us more confidence to get a stop down the end. So, I think it's just overall play and, those extra hustle plays, that we need, that he brings to the team.
James and Montigo, what's it like to have a player like Nick that can, post up and then also hit that big three?
Oh, it's great. The floor just spreads out, and their 5-man can't guard him. So it's just tough, and it helps us out because our offense is just like one circular motion. So if it's not here, it's over there. If it's not, then you find him in the post, and he can get a bucket.
Your thoughts, Montigo?
I love him. In transition, I just tell him, as soon as you touch it, just shoot. I'm going to find you. That's all he's looking for is him. And in transition, because I know he's coming in, so I'm like, okay, here he comes. So I just tell him, as soon as you catch it, just shoot it, because I know he's going to make it.
Nick, after your 3 threes in a row in the first half, is that the loudest you've ever heard Taco Bell Arena?
Yeah, definitely. We had some big crowds last year, but definitely, hearing the crowd is always good. And probably the loudest I've ever heard it, so it was good. Good the crowd came out. So.
James, everyone knows you guys are going to try to shoot 3-pointers, but you guys have been able to do it well against good defensive teams like Utah State, New Mexico, San Diego State. What's enabled you guys to be able to consistently do this when people know you guys are going to try to shoot it?
When they slip up, it's there. So, and like we've been playing well with each other, and like I've been screening in for him, getting him open, and he's been screening in for me, or I'll dive and he'll pop, and things like that, and it just opens up the floor.
Nick, when you guys went 0-3 in Mountain West play, and you had this brutal schedule on the horizon with the New Mexico, San Diego State, Colorado State. Did you imagine winning 7 in a row like this, or?
They actually said we were going to win 7 or 8 in a row, and
okay.
Don't be surprised. I don't know who I said that to, but I definitely said that to someone. So we lost a couple tough ones. They were the whole game with all 3 games. So, I think we just need to go away and just look at the film, and not a surprise that we are where we are right now. So
You actually did tell somebody that?
I think so. Yeah, I guarantee I said it. So go to the film.